weight loss, weight loss is complicated sometimes. It just is what it is. Vicky, after the weekend, and you're on a GLP-1 journey like I'm on a GLP-1 journey. After the weekend, would you call it a win? Are you worried about anything? Or do you have some serious woes?
Well, I thought it was a win because I went swimming and I worked out and I did everything this weekend. But when I got on the scale, I got worried. And then I was like in a whoa position. So right now, I'm a little worried about the weight loss journey and where it's going and it, gaining weight, losing weight. But that's just how I feel. And even though I'm working out and doing everything I was supposed to do, but then I figured out why I was gaining weight, but I'll save that for later. So I'm right now in a whoa,
A
worried.
little bit of a woe. That's fair.
Mhm.
That's fair. Gemini Diva, it's a Monday and it's lunchtime on a Monday, and I'm having my lunch as well, friends. Gemini Diva, are you calling this a win Monday? Are you worried about anything? Or are you feeling a little bit like Vicky? There are some woes to consider.
It's a little bit of everything. I had a win. I
Tell
was
us,
able
wait, well, tell
to.
us the win first.
The win was I'm no longer using my cane. I don't use that to support anything. It's
Wow.
just sitting there.
Praise
I'm
the Lord.
worried. I'm worried because now I've been itching, and I remember I took you guys' words to heart. So I
Our
bought me
advice.
some medication for that. A woe is I don't see the scale moving at all. So that's been, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something right? Am I, I'm it's a constant movement of the brain. Like, okay, should I not worry about it? Should I worry about it? Should I talk to my doctor? It's just crazy.
And that's what we mean, friend. Weight loss, even on a GLP-1, it can be complicated at times. And there's our good friend Decor Moore. She's also on a weight loss journey as a type 2 diabetic. She says those whoops, as far as what we're eating and enjoying, they're fun until we hit that scale. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of like at a push. So as far as me, after the weekend, I'm at a push. Meaning, well, I don't know what it means. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Because I ended up going to see my physician, my primary care physician, in person last week. And one of the things I wanted to ask about was the Foundeo pill. We'll talk about that in a second. But when was the scale even at the doctor's office with clothes on? Because normally I weigh with nothing on, right? I want to get to the meat of the matter, right? As far as weight. But I was still showing, 25 pounds down. So haven't gained any weight, haven't lost any weight because it was still showing a good 25 pounds down. And I had not been back to the physician my primary care physician in person since I was prescribed the medication. I've had a couple of video visits. So I'm calling it a push. Okay. Even though I feel like I might be up a pound or two just because, well, for one, let me be honest, this is the rest of the pretzel sticks that I will not be repurchasing. I don't know. I was craving salt. I was craving something savory. Gemini Diva, Trina is looking at me like, what in the what are you doing?
Well,
I
I don't
know.
eat salt at all, so
And I'm not supposed to because I have taken as many as 3 blood pressure medications. But I'll count that as a win though. When they took my vitals, my blood pressure was 118 over 78. I'll take it.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yes, yes. And so I'm down to a water pill and one other prescription medication for blood pressure. So I'm counting that as a win. And Gemini Diva, I don't want to sleep on your win. That is an amazing win that you no longer need your cane. And
Yes.
celebrating Gemini Diva. And Gemini Diva, you also had a birthday. So happy
Yes.
belated
Happy
birthday
birthday.
to you, to you, to you, to you, to you, friend. And we were celebrating you yesterday during my channel win celebration, and it was all about Gemini Diva. Let's welcome in, and then we're gonna keep talking about this, y'all, because weight loss, it truly, even on a GLP-1, it can be complicated. And as you can see, we're going through all the emotions. And y'all, if you're on a weight loss journey, you let us know. Are you celebrating wins? Are you worried about some things? And I'm starting a poll so that you can share that with us. So check for that poll, especially if you're on the horizontal stream. Check for the poll, and you should be able to see it now. Let's welcome in some of our guests, and then we're going to keep talking about this because this is a timely topic. Caring for others and me is someone I newly connected with. Hi there, friend. And she's saying hello to everyone. Happy Monday. Caring for others and me has lost a significant amount of weight, and I do believe is on maintenance now. So probably on a maintenance dose. If that's accurate, please tell us what GLP-1 you were taking, and remind folks. Trina, would you remind us what GLP-1 you were taking as a type 2 diabetic, and for how long and how much weight you've lost? For
I
those
was on Ozempic for a year and a half, and then I switched over to Mounjaro at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm. And do you mind sharing why you and your doctor decided to move you over from Ozempic to Mounjaro?
My Ozempic was mainly for the diabetic side. It was not for the weight loss. And me and her felt that the Mounjaro will help more with the weight loss.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your weight loss. I still can't imagine. This is week 15 for me, and I still can't imagine losing the amount of weight that both of you have lost. Vicky, you update us, tell us what medication you're on and how your weight loss is going on a GLP-1.
I am on Mounjaro, and I'm on 5 of Mounjaro. I started out at 2.5, but they moved me up to 5. And my weight loss journey, I am down 30 pounds. I was down 35, but I recently gained 5 back. And so that's why I was like, oh, it's kind of a whoa. But, such is life.
Be honest with us. What do you attribute the weight gain to? Did you go into the store? This is what happens, y'all.
No, I wasn't
into the grocery store. I pick up junk.
I wasn't eating more. I was actually working out more. So at first I thought it was muscle, but then I got my cycle. And I always remembered every time I would get my cycle, I would gain 5 pounds, like 5 to 10 pounds. And I was like swollen. And so I was like, I was relieved that I got my cycle, but then I was like worried that I got my cycle because I haven't had one for like 6 months. So I thought I was done with it. And I've been losing weight steadily for 6 months. And now I wonder if now I'm going to gain it all back or start gaining 5 pounds and have to start over every month with the same 5 pounds. I don't know how that works. So that's a bit of a worry for me.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you recognize that, though. Now I'm over here fabulous at 50 and in full. Don't you know the men all pose? Yeah. They have done. There is a blood test that they do, and they check for your hormone levels and all of that. Well, they've done all that, and KendyK is in menopause. So, We're done with that. We're done with that. So when I say KendyK is 50 and fabulous, I mean that for real, for real. But yeah, the bloating and yeah, if you're still having your cycle, yeah, that makes sense.
The
And
water retention and all that. Yes.
all of that, all of that. Being a woman
Right.
and weight loss can be hard, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's very difficult.
absolutely. Now look here, Decor Moore says, I think strict healthy eating is hard to stick to.
It is.
When there are so many temptations. Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. But let me tell you how I learned the hard way about that, though, because I told you I bought my kid some of those Little Debbie snack cakes, and I went in there trying to eat, because you get 2 of those Swiss cake rolls in a package, and I should have stopped at the first one, but it was so doggone delicious that I went in for a second one, and there it all went bad. It all went downhill. And one thing I'm learning about being on Zepbound, I am on the 2.5 milligram dose of Zepbound. After 25 pounds down, and this is week 15 for me, one thing I'm learning about eating sweets, I'm just not able to do that. I have to really, it can't be that sweet, right?
Right.
Like I should have stopped it probably if I probably would have been okay with if I had just eaten one of the Swiss cake rolls. But I said, this is good. I'm gonna eat the other one. And then my belly immediately said, what are you doing? What are you doing? And y'all, it's just like explosive diarrhea, TMI. Yeah, it's just explosive when and that happens to me every time I eat something too spicy, or if I'm trying to be out here trying to, yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm better eating my food at home and just keep everything baked, boiled,
Yes.
kind of bland. But my taco night went well because I did my taco night at home, right? So I knew what was the level of spice and things that were going into things. Gemini Diva, Vicky, anything about that?
I think it's
Glad
harder.
you said that. Oh, go ahead, Vicky.
I think it's harder to lose weight when you have somebody else in your house, like kids or someone. Because, like with me, when it was just me and my spouse, we didn't have any bread, any chips, any things like that in the house. But now that we have the kids, we're always buying chips and bread and like microwavable stuff, easy, quick stuff. And like when the other day we went out to eat, we went to the Pizza Ranch, and I'm like, okay, Pizza Ranch, and they're eating all this pizza, Mom, would you like some pizza? And I'm like eating this salad thinking, no, I can't have any pizza. But they had like baked chicken, and they had other alternatives for me to eat, but I was thinking the whole time the temptation was there to eat pizza, they had these like pizza desserts, they had ice cream. And it's just so hard when you have other people in your house that aren't on the same diet that you're on.
Agreed. Gemini Diva, go ahead.
I'm glad you said something about the diarrhea and stuff, because it's for real. I learned that on this Mounjaro now, I can't tolerate milk.
Yes.
I mean, everything else, cheese, yogurt, I can do, but regular milk, I cannot tolerate it at all. It just has me going back and forth to the bathroom.
What are you using? Like vitamin D milk, 2%? Have you tried?
No, I always drunk 2% milk.
Okay.
And now I done switched out of the milk and just went straight to almond milk because I like almond milk. So I went straight to that. I'm able to tolerate that and some skim milk, some soy milk, but just regular milk, I can't do.
It gives you the runs, literally. Okay. Now, I am lactose intolerant anyway with milk. So once I started the GLP-1, I just started, instead of putting milk into my oatmeal, I just started putting my Quest 30-gram protein shake in there. And I've pretty much swapped out all milk for Quest 30-gram protein shake. I put it in my coffee. I put it, in my oatmeal. Only thing I haven't tried it in yet is cornbread. And I don't know that I think I might have fixed cornbread one time when I made the pinto beans.
Okay.
But
try that.
Yeah. So interesting. And Doses of Shani, one of our regular panelists. And y'all, if you'd like to connect with myself.
Want to find someone's location using their phone number?
Oh, sorry.
If you'd like to connect with myself, with Trina, who's Gemini Diva, our birthday girl, or with Vicky's World of Chaos. Y'all, she is a mom, a dog mom, a wife, and all of those things. If you'd like to connect with us or Doses of Shani or any of our regular panelists, y'all drop down in the description box and you'll have links to all of our channels. And please connect with us so that we can continue to talk about our weight loss journey. But Doses of Shani says that she can't tolerate sweets either. Like I've had like a half a slice of pound cake because I keep some in the freezer for hard times. I think I'm telling all my secrets today, y'all. Well, I'm being transparent because weight loss can be very complicated. There are certain wins on this weight loss journey. I keep pulling up the necks of my shirts. Y'all, I'm gonna have to pull out my sewing machine and I'm gonna have to take up the necks because it's just a lot of extra room up here in these shirts. And I've been trying to wash things in hot water and dry them in a very hot dryer to try to shrink it up a little bit. But yeah, so there are a lot of wins to count, but then there are things that you're worried about.
Yes.
And yeah, I was anxious having to go stand on that scale because I was like, okay, this is it, right? I can, when you're in the doctor's office and they're the one that prescribed you the medication, they're expecting some losses. So the doctor is super pleased, and especially with the combined blood pressure and everything going in the right way. Let's talk about, does anybody else, if you are on a weight loss journey and you have wins to share, please drop those in the comments. Okay, we're getting lots of information today. I love the interaction with our viewers in the comments. Decor Moore 3120 says, sweets with preservatives and on a GLP-1 will bring on the loose bowels, and that means the medicine is working. Okay. Yes, I agree. We're all nodding our heads. Yes, that is exactly what is happening. Okay. Yeah. Sweets with preservatives. Yep. And I mean, man, one time, y'all, I buried this TMI, but yeah. it's a real thing. Do the 30-gram protein shakes have sugar? 1 gram of sugar in the 30-gram Quest. 1 gram of sugar. And I want to say 2 net carbs. Oh, caring for others with me is giving us an update. So,
happy birthday!
Birthdays. I don't know what the horoscope is for June. I should know. My mama's birthday's in June.
The first half is Gemini and the second half is Cancer.
Gemini Diva. Gemini Diva. So, caring for others and me says that they will be turning 63. Ooh, more information. Is it Helen Decor Moore? I think your name is Helen. Milk has fat and sugar, no matter the percentage. The doctor told you that, and I believe that. There's our high vibe coach.
Hi, Lala.
I call her America's high vibe coach. She certainly is my high vibe coach. Oh, and Decor and More. I gotta say this. So happy birthday to Gemini Diva, who turned 47. And Gemini Diva, you had some significant health challenges, which prompted you and your doctor to even start your GLP-1 journey. Would you share a little bit of that backstory for those who might be new to the GLP-1 Real Talk Live panel?
Well, first, I was born with an enlarged heart. It didn't get really bad. The enlarged heart at the age of 35 is when I got diagnosed with congestive heart failure and diabetes. 37 is when I had a stroke. So that's all the contributing factors of me getting on the weight loss. They said I'm just carrying too much weight. So far, since then, I've lost 55 pounds since I've been on GLP-1s.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of you because you're still trying to be active. You're still really monitoring your sugar intake as a type 2 diabetic and all of that. Keep going. Keep going. Y'all, Lala is reporting in that she has lost another 3.5 pounds. I saw that thumbnail, Lala. Great thumbnail. Love the thumbnail. Wink, wink. Great thumbnail. We want to welcome in Mom of 3. Y'all, let's do a hydration check. And KendyK, y'all, this is my lunch hour. So KendyK has got to, y'all, this, I'm sad to say, I'm telling my truth. This is the first time I'm eating something today. And so I'm having a Greek yogurt strawberry parfait.
Okay.
With an extra boost of granola, which is the Kodiak protein infused granola, for an extra dose of fiber too.
Okay.
I haven't ate today yet. I usually like drink something for breakfast, like coffee, tea, but I'm not like hungry in the morning. I don't usually get hungry until about 4 p.m. and then we'll make like dinner. Dinner is like the only meal I actually eat. I'm trying to like break it down and eat 3 meals a day, but I just can't do it. I'm not hungry.
No, I know. I went to the chiropractor first thing this morning, and he always asks, "What did you eat?" And again today, I had to say nothing. It's because I like he wants me to be really hydrated when I come, and
yes,
and so, you know, as soon as I wake up, I say, okay, let me, you know, because he's going to give me an adjustment. So he wants me very hydrated. So I'm trying to drink before my appointment. And so I didn't even think about eating because, like Vicky said,
you don't really think about eating. Drinking is the more you gotta to, even if you ain't thirsty, you still gotta drink something.
Yeah. Y'all check out Mom of 3 boys, her and her baby boy Jackson. They were checking out some Japan snacks. And Jackson was enjoying himself. He had a box of Japan snacks, making memories with his mama. That was a very cute live stream. Saw that yesterday. But yeah, I know that from other GLP-1 users, what they've said, and it made me think of that, Vicky, as you were talking. What they said was, we just have to eat. We can't, if we wait to be hungry, because the GLP-1s go ahead, Gemini Diva.
Yeah, if you wait to eat, you're gonna eat too much.
Yes, you could overeat, which is going to cause you digestion problems as well. And also, if you wait to eat, you're probably not going to eat. I know for me, it means that I'm ending up skipping a meal because now it's lunchtime. And I don't know that this is the best meal. It's Greek yogurt, true enough. But And I do have the protein granola in it, as well as the Greek yogurt has protein in it. Vicky, you said you have not eaten yet. You did not eat anything yet today. What are you intending to eat and when? I hope real soon.
I actually have some beans in the crock pot, beans and ham hocks. And so those should be done. I'm going to make some cornbread. The boys love my cornbread. So that's what I'm going to make for dinner. But
why do the
that's dinner
boys like
time.
the cornbread? They love it. Yes.
They do. They do love cornbread. My son loves those Hawaiian rolls too. He loves bread, and we didn't buy bread when they were little, so now we buy a lot of bread, and it's hard because I want to make a sandwich, I want to do this, I want to do that, and we had like a 21-day fast, and I just fasted from bread. I couldn't fast from everything because, of course, I'm diabetic, and I'm not hungry, so it would have been easy to fast, but I just fasted from bread.
All right.
That's a good way that you're going as a type 2 diabetic. You're going to have to do some modifications.
Yes,
because blood sugars can spike or fall. And I'll tell you, I'm not type 2 diabetic, but I can feel my body since being on this GLP-1 for the last 15 weeks. I can feel my blood sugars spiking and bottoming out. And because I start feeling real weird, and I'm like, okay, something's going on here with me, and I believe it's my blood sugars, going wacko for some reason. Right. Dosage of Shani, who has been on her GLP-1 for a full year and has lost over 100 pounds. Y'all check out Doses of Shani. She says we're going to have to eat even without hunger cues. Okay, even if we don't have an appetite, we need to be eating our meals and pushing protein and fiber at every meal. Set a timer and eat something. Doesn't have to be much. A quick protein snack. This is to me like a 2-cup bowl. And I know I had at least a good cup of Greek yogurt in here. Plus my strawberries, so that's good fiber too.
Right.
Not eating can mess up your metabolism. Okay. Yeah. I'm worried too, y'all. To be honest with you, this is week 15, and I'm still on 2.5. Not still on, but I'm on 2.5 milligrams of Zepbound. And I just went into Lilly Direct this morning, and because me and the doctor talked about it, and he was like, "Let's just continue on with 2.5 milligrams. You are losing weight and you're losing at a good pace." And I said, okay. So over the weekend, I did order my month supply of Zepbound to 2.5 milligrams from Lilly Direct as a self-pay customer. But I'm worried now. Should I have titrated up? Because that dose has been there sitting, and I would just need to order it. But we talked about staying on the 2.5 until I was not losing weight. So yeah, I just ordered another month of 2.5 of Zepbound. And Vicky, I guess I didn't realize you're taking. Remind us again what you're taking.
Mounjaro. I'm taking 5 of Mounjaro. So my doctor sends it to me 3 months at a time. So I'll be on it for the next 3 months. Yeah.
I don't think it's a self-pay customer. I think I can only get it a month at a time. Yeah. Though I did see today when I was going through the little steps that I do have, I think 3 refills of 2.5. And then, of course, all the refills available on the 5 milligrams because I haven't done those at all yet. Y'all, it's that guy, Kyle Vlog. Welcome in, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Doses of Shani, y'all. Thank you all who are chiming in because we appreciate you. I know I do because I feel new to this journey. And you know what I'm having a hard time with? This is another worry or woe. I'm having a hard time because I'm a lady of a particular age, and I'm usually managing stuff, right? Handling things, right?
Yeah.
Work-wise, I'm handling stuff. I'm handling this house, and that boy is going to finish school. It looks like it's going to take a fifth year, though, but he is going to finish. But this weight loss journey on a GLP-1, y'all, I don't feel so confident about it. Thank you, Shani. Shani says stay on the 2.5.
Yes. I was going to say that stay on the 2.5. As long as you're losing weight on it and you're still, you know, you're not like losing it too fast, that's a good dose. Because if you titrate up to the 5, you're going to start losing it faster. And you want to lose about, they said 2 to 3 pounds. I'm no doctor. Talk to your doctor and take your doctor's advice.
Right.
You want to lose between 2 and 3 pounds a week to help keep it off. Because if you lose it too fast, you just put it on just as fast.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It was a little humbling though that if I lost any weight in week 14, it probably was only about a pound, not a pound. It was probably only, you know, half a pound or less. So that's why I'm calling it a push. And so thank you, Vicky. You're right. It's 2 to 3 pounds is a healthy weight loss and should kind of be the target. And so I'm right in that range on average. Decor and more. Helen says I'm using what is that monitor called? Libre?
Yes.
Libre 3, and I love it. You can monitor your blood sugar all day and all night. So is it just monitor, or because I worked with a lady and she got it like gave her the insulin she needed. Is that something different? Oh.
No, it just monitors your blood sugars throughout the day. It's better than just randomly doing a finger prick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like continuous, like it gives you updates every time you look at it. So
mine does every 5 minutes. It gives me a blood sugar update, and then if it goes too low, like if it goes below 70, it'll start beeping at me. My phone will start beeping. That was that beeping noise you heard earlier. My phone was telling me my blood sugar was getting low. So yeah, but if it goes too high, above 250, then it starts beeping also. So it keeps you in that range so that you're not too low or too high, because it's hard to lose weight when your blood sugars are too high, and you lose really quickly when it's too low because your body starts burning sugar.
Yeah. Then that's exactly what I've been experiencing is some low blood sugars, I feel like, because So Vicky, now remind us again what you're going to eat and when you're going to eat it, if that was your phone alerting you that your blood sugars had dropped.
I'm going to eat some.
Look at me.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to eat some pinto beans and some ham hocks.
Pinto beans and ham hocks. Okay, go ahead and eat some of those, even if they're not just the right amount of, I like mine just right.
I like mine just right. I soak them for 24 hours and then I put them in the crock pot. Yes.
Okay, you cooked yours in the crock pot. I made my last batch of pinto beans in the Instapot, but yeah.
Yes.
And so I'm glad you soaked overnight. Yeah. Yeah.
And I also have a Dexcom 7 in my arm. I was going to show you the patch, like right here, and it keeps track of your blood sugars. That's what that is. And you can swim in it. You can do all the stuff
can do
you
everything
normally do.
In it.
Yeah. Because I go swimming all the time, and at first I thought that I would have to cover it. And they said, no, you don't have to cover it. It doesn't fall off.
Well, wonderful. And speaking of swimming, Vicky's World of Chaos. I loved your thumbnail. And I did pin a link to one of your recent videos because you are getting your workout on in the pool. And wow, so tell us a little bit about that. And y'all, I also have a link at the top for Gemini Diva, her sugar-free cookies as a diabetic. So let's talk to you, Vicky, about exercising in the water and with the kiddos and cooling off in the summer, but for weight loss. Tell us about that.
Yes, I'm trying to get to swim a mile. And right now, when I started off, I was swimming 400 meters, and then yesterday when I swam 500 meters, and so I might get to a mile before the end of summer, but I'm not going to swim more than a mile because then you start putting on like arm muscle and stuff like that. I'm just swimming for the cardio. It's good cardio, it's a good workout. It also has the slimming effect on you because you start to slim down when you're swimming. And it's the best part about it is I have to have cortisone shots in my knees. Well, with being in the water, it's not high impact on your knees. So you get to work out without the pain.
The strain and pain on your knees.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know that my mama, I was just talking to her today on my way to the chiropractor. She's 77, y'all, and she had a fall. But she's recovering nicely after a stint in the hospital and then skilled rehab. And y'all, she just went to the pool for the first time.
Wow.
She went back to the pool. And so all of her pool ladies, they were just so happy to see her. And they thought that they were going to have, like one-on-one person working with her because they have their little, I think she said they do like a 30-minute class together, and then you stay in the pool another 30 minutes or so and, kind of work out on your own or just walk around moving through the water. And it's a warm water pool too. And she said, no, she said they said she's doing fine. And they just let her go ahead and work out with her ladies like normal. And she said she did just fine. So I'm just so happy for her that she is getting stronger and stronger every day. So she's in the pool. And I said, you know what? I saw Vicky's World, and she was doing some pool workout. And you're absolutely right. I've had one total knee replacement, but I don't want another. And so I'm trying to keep all that cartilage that I do have remaining in good shape. But I have been where you get those cortisone shots, and I'll tell you this, Vicky, they're going to stop working too.
Yeah, when mine wore off, I definitely felt it the next day.
Yeah. So good idea. I'm going to look into finding myself a warm water pool. I remember doing that in Texas, and y'all, I would go like three or four times a week before my knee replacement surgery, just because I needed to shed 50 pounds before that doctor would do my surgery. So yeah, I had nothing else to do. I was living in Tennessee, but I went down to Texas to use my sister's surgeon, and so that my sister could help me recover from that total knee replacement.
I wish I can get in the pool. These kids in these apartment complexes are horrible.
So you have a pool, but you don't want to use it.
No, because they are horrible.
My child is 20, and it's, I know what you mean. The children, I'm not used to that noise anymore of children playing, and they're having fun.
Right.
And I love kids. And I'm getting ready to do some vacation Bible school with the kiddos. But I know I'm a lady of a particular age, and that's all.
I appreciate people who can deal with children, because I have two, and dealing with them is enough for me.
Right, I can deal with my own, but somebody else's, no.
Yeah.
I don't even like kids like that. No. I can deal with my own, but no.
We're talking about our weight loss wins, our woes, and even some of the things that we're worried about, because weight loss, even on a GLP-1, it's complicated. There are a lot of moving parts, and all of our weight loss journeys are completely different, and we're sharing those transparently. Y'all, we are not medical providers, and this should not be construed as medical advice. Doses of Shani, I thank you for joining us. Doses of Shani says, some people go up on a dose and they stop losing because they can't eat. The appetite suppression is too much. I've heard that, because Low Carb Queen, I think it was talking about, she's a YouTuber too, y'all. who's sharing her, I want to say she's on Mounjaro as well. She was saying that she was on that top dose, 15 milligrams of Mounjaro. So there's nothing above that. That is the highest dose of Mounjaro. And she was saying that she wasn't able to eat. She was having some other side effects. And so she said she took her, she titrated right on back down to, I think, 12.5 or something like that. And she's going to work from there.
They said that not eating makes your body go into starvation mode, and then when you do eat, it holds on to everything.
I have in the refrigerator chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Creature of habit, it works for me. And that thigh has so much more flavor. But I don't like touching meat like that, so I get them already with the skin off. They're more expensive, but I do. So I'm gonna fix my chicken thighs for the week, and I think I'm just gonna boil them. Could bake them, but I actually like them better boiled. And so I stopped at the store and got some celery, because I'm going to infuse these chicken thighs with all kind of flavor, and celery gives chicken thighs just a really, you get a good rich broth with it as well. But last night I did grill a whole bunch of veggies. So I've got veggies for the week already grilled. I just cooked them on stovetop in a grill pan because it was raining all day. So I've got fish. I'm gonna fix fish too. So I'm gonna fix all my meats for the week, because I've got to push protein. I've got to push protein at every meal and high fiber. What are y'all eating? What are you eating, Gemini Diva? Today, tomorrow's Taco Tuesday.
Today I am having leftovers. I cooked me some thinly sliced chicken breasts, and I fried them in olive oil and roasted potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna have that tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do, because my son who stays with me, he doesn't like ground beef. He doesn't eat red meat at all. So it's nothing but chicken or fish. So I'll probably end up doing some egg roll in a bowl tomorrow.
Wait a minute. You said egg roll in a bowl. Tell us about that, friend.
I got some. I'm gonna unthaw me some more chicken breasts. Dice them up real small. I got some coleslaw mix coming, and put some the low sodium soy sauce on top, some garlic and some ginger, and have that.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds real good.
Egg roll in a bowl.
Yes.
So without the wrapper, but
yes,
it's all of the. That sounds delicious. Thank you for. That's a very healthy meal. Low sodium soy sauce, ginger, all of the flavors that you want. But by doing it at home, we're controlling that.
Yes.
Vicky, what are you eating? What are you and your family eating?
I don't actually.
The pinto beans and ham hocks. Now that sounds delicious too.
Yes, I got to pick that, but tomorrow my son gets to pick what he wants to eat, because he did all the stuff he was supposed to do, did his chores, did his yard work, cleaned his room. So I told him he gets to pick what he wants for dinner. He always picks spaghetti. That's his favorite food, but he hasn't told me if he wants chicken spaghetti or beef spaghetti. So usually if it's chicken spaghetti, I'll take some chicken breasts, slice them up, and then put Alfredo sauce on it and put the chicken on top. But if it's beef spaghetti, I just mix it with the red sauce.
Okay. Okay. Well, before we go, let's talk a little bit about back to another non-traditional exercise that I've been doing is cutting the grass and working in the yard.
Yes.
And it makes me think about you, Vicky, because you've got acres of land. So tell us how that equates to you and getting movement in and exercise.
Well, with the riding lawn, we use the push mower to go around the garden beds because we have the 6 raised garden beds, and we use the push mower to go around them and do the edging, and then we use the riding lawnmower to finish cutting. And the boys they actually argue over who gets to vacuum, who gets to use the push mower. But every time they use the push mower, I got to go over and redo it because they don't do it in a straight line. And I'm not OCD, but I have to have my yard cut straight.
Vicky, right. I saw your videos and I said, Vicky has those little baby boys out there pushing that.
They want to push it. I'm like, and after they finish pushing it and playing, then I have to go recut it the correct way. But I let them do it because when they get older, they're going to be out there doing it. And they're going to be like, Mom, I don't want to cut it. I'm like, nope, I know you know how.
Let's say hello to, we got so many friends flowing in through here, and y'all were coming down from this place because it's my lunch hour. I've got to get back to work. So we've got Be Well with Cara. Be Well with Cara. She is on a weight loss journey and sharing so transparently. Great new channel. Y'all check out Be Well with Cara. And also Reset with Cece. Reset with Cece has now reached her goal weight, 120 pounds.
Wow.
She is officially in maintenance, and she lost over, I think she lost about 120 something pounds, if not more. So congratulations to you.
Congratulations
for reaching your goal weight. Can you imagine? I don't even know what my goal weight would be as a, I don't know, you say average size person, or I don't even know what. I need to look that up for my height, what my goal weight would be. Tell us, Gemini Diva, how do you get moving? What are you doing for movement?
I'm forever walking around the apartment building.
That's good.
I'm always at the store or at the mall, whichever one my aunties go to. They'll call me up and say, oh, we're going to the mall. Okay, well, come and get me. I have my backpack with my water in it, and I just walk the mall.
I'm hydrating water with electrolytes, Ultima electrolytes in it. And
I have my zero sugar. It's a zero sugar ocean spray.
Ooh, I didn't even know about that.
Mango.
Water.
Okay, okay, let me see that ocean spray again. That's something new. I haven't seen that. Is that a new product?
No, it's just with the regular juices. With all those spray juices.
Okay, zero sugar. I didn't even know they had that. Cece said this. I popped her up and I forgot to say what she wrote there. She said she started working out doing senior water aerobics. That's what I was doing in Texas prior to my knee replacement surgery, working out with the old lady gang, as I would call them. But those ladies loved on me, and I loved on them too. Mm-hmm. They all had either knee replacements or hips that they were doing rehab for. It was the only thing I could do at the time. I loved them. I loved that the water was warm, and it gave me something to do. So Vicky, the pool that you're doing your workouts and things in,
it is not heated. It's an outdoor pool, and yes, it's an outdoor pool. And I go and I just swim laps back and forth. They have a lot of lap lanes, but they have one particular one blocked off from the high end to the low end, and I just swim in that middle lane. Okay. And then when I get done swimming, I go over to the side. But when you suggested, I was talking to KendyK earlier, and she said to try the chair aerobics for my knees and stay off of them. And I did look on YouTube and get a couple of chair exercises and chair workouts that I followed along with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cara, that was hard. My arms got tired.
Yes, but I need to work these arms, y'all. I need to work the back wings. I need it. My arms are, yeah. I want to. Well, I don't. I'm I did my shots in my knees. Where do you give your injection at? I give mine's now, not my knees, Lord, my knees, my thighs, the tops of my thighs, is where I've done the last 4 shots. I did them in the thigh. Before that, I was doing the belly. Let's do round robin on that. Trina, where do you give your weekly injection?
I get mine in my stomach area, mainly because I'm used to it, because that's why I take my insulin.
Okay. Yes. I don't know that I'll ever get used to giving myself these shots, but it went better. It went better for me on Saturday. Vicky, where do you give your injections?
I give mine in my stomach area as well. I just alternate between the left and the right side.
Right.
Yeah. Because I give my Skyrizi shots in my thighs, so I have to save those for my other injections.
Okay. Can I ask what Skyrizi is?
Skyrizi is for my Crohn's. And it's like, it helps so that you don't get inflamed and swell up and have basically a Crohn's flare up.
Okay. Okay. So Crohn's. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Cara says that she loves the chair aerobics too. I'm not mad at chair aerobics. It is a workout. And can I tell you that I've been trying to do my Tai Chi twice a day, once in the morning, and then I will get on my vibration plate, which is right here by the back door in the kitchen. And I will get on that because it actually helps me to go to the bathroom. All of that movement and the Tai Chi along with the vibration plate and hydrating gives me make sure I complete digestion. Okay, and y'all, let's come down from this place. I see my folks looking at their clocks, and thank y'all for joining us. Tell us, are you working on any content for your channel? What do you have going on this week? What should we look forward to? And y'all, their links. Y'all check out their content. It should be in the comments, pinned to the top of your comments. Go ahead, Gemini.
I have some radishes coming due, so the boys and me are gonna go out in the yard and pick some of those. They love picking them. They just look for the red, and they just pull them up. And sometimes they're not all the way developed, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, we'll just rebury them, but because they grow back. And then I found some recipes for the wild chicory that's growing in my yard. And you can make coffee out of it, like a cheaper version of coffee. So we're trying to figure out coffee recipes and how to chop them up and dry them out and use those. That's what me and the boys are doing this week. Besides yard work and swimming and baseball, all the normal stuff.
All right. What do you do with? You had like a whole bed full of radishes.
I do. I have radishes, and I have in the same bed as the radishes is not okra. I was gonna say, I can't remember the name of it now, but I have them planted on the side. And then I have like dill and stuff in the middle, so it's in strips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've got a.
And then I rotate it
garden.
Because the radishes only take 30 days. And you usually do it in the fall and the early spring, because if you do it in the summer, they taste really hot.
Oh.
Yeah, they're really hot if you do it in the summer.
Oh. 6 raised garden beds and lots of grass to mow. Gemini Diva, right. What can we expect from you and your channel? What's going on your channel?
Well, my niece, she challenged me to make banana pudding ice cream sandwiches.
Ooh.
So I did that. So, and the family ate them all. She only had a bite, so I promised her some more. So I think I'm going to do a video on how I make them.
Wow, that's amazing. You are really a baker, and I love that you're so creative, and I love that your family gives you challenges and yes. You come up with things. Love that. And I saw that red velvet cheesecake. Is that right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow.
I haven't made that in a while, so I'll probably end up making that soon. I'll probably make that for the 4th of July. I'm not sure yet.
4th of July is right around the corner, isn't it? Y'all, hey there, Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Y'all, thank you for joining us. Y'all, weight loss, even with the GLP-1, it has its ups and it has its downs. But one thing I know for sure, we're showing up and we're losing this weight. And I like to say, for the last time. Thank you all for joining us. This is KendyK, along with Gemini Diva 79 and Vicky's World of Chaos.
That's what I say. KendyK all day. KendyK all day.